Welcome to Keeping It Real with Power Platform, where we look at how real people use the Power Platform around the world to create awesome software solutions. Today, we have Krzysztof Borkowski, coming from Warsaw, Poland. Krzysztof is a digital solution architect with Accenture, working closely with Microsoft and a Power Apps wizard. Krzysztof also took on solving most of Frontend Mentor challenges with Power Apps, and today I asked him if he could show us some of the awesome apps that he created. So, welcome, Krzysztof.
Hey, Leo, thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here, Krzysztof. So, tell me about your journey with Power Platform.
Yeah, my journey is pretty fresh because I started 2 years ago, and I started building regular Canvas apps. I found the Frontend Mentor website. As you can see, there are already pre-built templates with lots of Figma files that I can download and start building without, thinking about the designs, the paddings, or the data.
They look great. Can you show us one of the applications?
Sure, definitely. This is a weather application, and actually this is calling two custom APIs, which are also built with the Power Platform. So those APIs are actually responsible to get the weather right from the location and then the weather data. So again, those applications are not only, functional and looking good, but also they have some components built inside. So here, for example, this control, these 4 different properties that is showing inside, and of course this is again fully responsive app. I can have it open here, and we can search for Athens. And we can see probably if you are in Athens, there is 18 degrees today, right?
I noticed that the performance was very good.
Yeah, so I'm using also user-defined functions, so there is no external API code. There is no preloader built inside that case.
How about accessibility, though? How are these applications accessible?
Yeah, those are the other challenges when you want to build an accessible application. I want to make sure that they are not only working fast or not looking only good, but also they are accessible. So if I can tap over the application and hover over, there are some visual indicators that I am there, and when I'm keyboard navigating, and these are also works the same way like I would use my mouse, right? Each and every application is supposed to be like that, right? So that's why you also want to go to the app checker and see, I have 61 accessibility issue. Maybe this is what I need to also focus on and fix it.
Can you show us one more?
Yeah. This is another challenge where probably the regular tooltip control didn't fit the requirements on Figma because it requested to have some HTML with it, and the regular doesn't have that option. So you can see that I had some issues when I was using the regular tooltip control. So I asked my colleague to help me out and build a PCF control, which enables HTML. So then I could also format the text as I wanted to. So that's one of the challenges that I also faced when was building those apps, to make sure that there are some native controls and there are some controls that I need to build to fulfill the challenge requirement on the Frontend Mentor.
That's fantastic. Can you show us one more?
Yeah, most of the apps are also, the challenge requires to have like a dark or white background. And this talks to GitHub API. So let's look for Scott Duro because... he's the royal wizard of the Power Platform, right?
Another wizard of the Power Platform.
Another wizard one, yeah, indeed. And so, again, the application is fully responsive, depending on the screen size, and also to the user API behind the scenes. So another API call that I build a custom connector for.
Another beautiful, fast, accessible, and responsive application. These are fantastic, Krzysztof. This is wonderful. So how can people follow you and learn as you create new challenges?
Yeah. Frontend Mentor release challenges every month, so hopefully those will be picked up by me and published on LinkedIn. So they can look up my name on LinkedIn, and if you see my LinkedIn profile, just feel free to follow and reach out if you have any questions. And happy to share my learning journey as well.
Fantastic, Krzysztof. Thank you very much for sharing with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Leon, again.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for watching. See you in the next video of Keeping It Real with Power Platform. Bye for now.